dotted line. Line, line, line. As I see, Trevor Lawrence just passed for 302 yards, 72 completions, and 4 touchdowns. Good Lord. The whole league is just balling, eh?
It's a competitive league this year, bro. You got the
Crying out
Miami.
loud, Kyler Murray had 4 touchdown passes.
You got Miami 3-1, Green Bay 3-1, Dallas 3-1, Rams 3-1, Denver 3-1, Carolina 3-1, Chiefs 3-1, Washington 3-1. Got some dogs out
Tennessee
there.
0-4. If Houston wasn't in our league, they for sure wouldn't be 1-3.
Pittsburgh 2-2, but they should be 3-1. They took a tough loss right there. They should have won that. They very well could have won that. So I expect to see Pittsburgh in the playoffs or some shit. You know, they're not gonna go away. I'll be surprised if their season don't go. Hey,
Well,
who's
that
playing
division's
music?
very much up there. Up for grabs.
All right, I say we play our season game.
Okay.
Let's not waste any time.
Okay.
Am I home?
No.
All right. I'll wear my aways, my whites. Those things are fresh anyway, doggy. Dang, you destroy me with superstars.
I don't.
Superstars, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have 3. But the X Factors, Superstar X Factors, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, right. Big rivalry week. Come on, guys, let's get it. They know about us. They not like us.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands
What
this
you know
facility.
about? Oh, not the female
TIAA
commentator.
Field. CEA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Two of the NFL's
Indianapolis in a
final
dogfight last
unbeatens
week,
put
and
their
now they play
records on the
another
line
4
against each
undefeated
other
team.
as we're underway. And he got all of
As
that
my
one,
game is
that's for
lagging.
sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You like that play,
Why is
doggy?
my game lagging?
Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable.
It's not.
And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Third down, 1
The
yard to
hostile
go.
environment cheese.
Whoa.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw complete to Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Well, that
CeeDee
is
Lamb,
pretty
the
darn
leading
impeccable
receiver for
timing
the Colts.
between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback.
Who's that on? Is
The
that on?
receiver the
Is
other
that on
end,
Ramsey?
finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, here's Burrow.
Oh,
An alert
wide
play
open,
defensively
bro.
there. He got a
Okay.
hand on
All
it to
right.
tip it
Stop
away. That
freaking
makes
out,
it second
dog.
down.
Well, that throw cake pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the
Because it's
defense
talking
clean
me.
enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Get out the shower already.
Connect on first. It's second down. Play action now. Burrow. Forced out to his right.
Dude, oh, see what I'm talking about, bro? You're missing throws, man.
Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. That's
God.
going to leave him with a tough third and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
On third down, here's Burrow. He's going deep. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He finds one of his receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening
And
drive.
Tyreek Hill.
And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
I got lucky right there, dog.
Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's out
Who's
of bounds
that?
beyond the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be
Watch
second
out,
and
doggy.
5.
What was that, doggy?
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really
Chill,
quick
doggy.
decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
That's caught. It's
Why am I lagging?
Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance
I don't
focusing
know,
on the
cuz.
catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Third and short, Daniels. This will be caught by Adams. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Oh, this one's intercepted. It is Trayvon Diggs.
Oh! And Trayvon Diggs jumped over
He
him.
makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up a turnover.
Oh.
But how about the effort on the other side?
What is that?
Tracking
Blitz
down,
cheese.
stop, potential pick six. I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Intended target there was Sam Laporta.
That wasn't
And
right,
it's gonna be
That
second
wasn't
down.
right.
Burrow out of the shotgun. It's taken in by Lamb. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Now try Gibbs again. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. Gibbs. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh boy, now they're facing 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Trying for it, it's Elliott. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Ouch.
That one right down the middle.
How you feeling,
Colts
cuz? You alright?
To an early 14-0 lead. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the
You're
30.
ignoring me.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Now is Micah Parsons making that play. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It'll be a gain
feed
of
me
5.
counter,
They
huh?
still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
This ball's cut by Bowers. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. One quarter down. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start with 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, CD.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was
need
able to
you there,
recover and
CD.
provide the hit
catch
and
those.
ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Into the hands of Gibbs.
Oh,
And that
damn.
will not be enough for a 1st down.
Sauce Gardner been hitting those Ice Spice cheeks with a big hit.
Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler, gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Cool.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And the defense is
Come on,
all
man.
over
Seal that
this
fucking
one
edge,
for a big
bro.
loss.
Make me look like a damn fool.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing is Burrow. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a
Will
target thanks
Dissly.
to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That'll be complete to Elliott. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And Ezekiel Elliott helping the team out
1st
today.
down, ball at the 36. Burrow from the gun. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To throw again, it's Burrow. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
God, what?
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Trying for it with Burrow. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 20-zip lead. Into Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown. Extra point from Blankenship is up and good. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars with work to do on 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Yeah, it's great coverage there, but a perfect ball by Jaden Daniels, and ends up being the completion there. But that's a great coverage. Defensive coordinators will take that every time.
Daniels to the air. Barkley's got it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every...
It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Jameson Williams.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
Huh.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Play action now. Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Burrow. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, here's Burrow. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's true. And
there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
I should know better than to test Daddy Sauce.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle.
Oh, imagine that was Cam Chancellor in that angle.
40-yard line before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
And the Colts up 14 points, Phil.
We've reached the midway.
Yeah, Jacksonville had a very good drive at the end. You know, they were able to get on the board.
Sports returns after this.
And the Colts better keep their eyes open, Phil. I mean, they can't let Jacksonville come back.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin.
As the momentum has kind of, in a way, switched to the Jaguars' favor. I mean, they've had a good drive, and right before half, they were moving the ball with ease.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime.
Did you not get the ball first? I mean, did I not get the ball first?
Defensively, but I can assure you, the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Second down and 10. Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Toward the sideline, and he's got
What?
it. Impressive play, but
Oh,
well
shit.
shy of the first down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I missed tackle there by the
44-yard line
Colts.
now, first and 10.
Jacksonville, first down and 10.
Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively.
Yeah,
as
Micah
that one
there.
falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jimmy Ward has it. And he makes
Jimmy
the
Ward with a
touchdown.
pick
It's
six.
Touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
shit.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, first and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big
And the
play
pressure's starting to
drives
get
them
there, Phil.
backwards. Second down coming up. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down on the effort by
Quinyon Mitchell with a tackle, and that's a tough tackle to make. I mean, the best running back in the league, some would say, and he just sticks his nose in there.
To throw, Daniels. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Facing a 4th and 12,
Show no
but
mercy.
this offense is undeterred. They're going for this. Throw
Oh,
is caught by the back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
and Fred
And they
Warner
make
with the
the
stop.
tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow.
Yeah, right.
Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Dude, Lamb, what did you get caught up
Hamilton
on?
with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key.
Hey,
This
Vet,
is
he
where
texted me, the
toughness for
Chinese guy.
quarterback becomes so critical.
He's at Warzone,
Frankly,
20
why some
minutes?
of the best QBs playing today
Yeah.
have baseball in their background because you
I don't
flush
know.
your
I'll see if
mistakes.
Chris wants to
Okay,
play
you
with him.
strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner.
She
Only
left
gets a yard
for
there to
work.
make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Daniels now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
Big hit.
Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
The ball is out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
Mario Davis with the fumble there. It's still on the stat sheet as a forced fumble, but it was not recovered.
They give to Barkley, left side. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 6 now. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down again, Phil.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Daniels to throw on 4th. They connect for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Come on, Reed. You had everything perfect. You were in position. All you got to do is fucking make the play on the ball, bro.
Reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
What? What happened?
Lagged out.
What a game, eh? Oh. What happened, cuz? Huh?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
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 Oh, there you go.
Was I quiet that whole football game?
Huh?
Was I quiet the whole football game?
No.
Oh. Hey, there's just like real estate dude that wants to play Warzone with me. You down to play with that fool or what?
Right now?
Yeah, he said like in like 20 minutes. That was like 10 minutes ago.
The game's done, yeah.
Is it done?